Beauty and the Beast is a timeless classic of a beautiful woman who falls in love with a beast, transforming him back into a human because of her love. This tale has been adapted throughout the centuries, from Meyer's 1978, Brett's 1989, and later on Eilenberg's 2006 adaptation. They all tell and retell the book in a very serious or dark tone. However, in 2011, Ursula Jones and Sarah Gibbs collaborate to make a more light-hearted take on the tale. Theorist Roland Barthes from How to Read Children's Literature believes that people read children's books for two reasons. 1. Plaisir, pleasure of the familiar, or 2. Jouissance, bliss from the strange and new. Beauty and the Beast is told and retold for audience to enjoy because of the familiar plaisir they receive from reading. Illustrator Gibbs complements Jones' pleasant writing style with computer-generated digital imagery and collage watercolor, with clean lines, bright bold colors that pop from the lack of background, and sponge-like brushstroke textures. She creates a more three-dimensional look for readers. In How Picture Books Work, fairy tale-style writing isolates the episodes. Each is complete within itself. The relation to the earlier episode need not be established by Nodelman. Beauty and the Beast depicts this pacing by doing exactly that, jumping from scene to scene and only focusing on the most important moments in time. For example, at the very end we are shown Beast lying dying, and through Beauty's love and kindness does she save the Beast, transforming him from page to page. Now, let's take a close look at this spread. This spread is half text, half illustration, with the text completely taking up the left and the menacing beast on the right side. And How Picture Books Work, suspense created by words alone is a constant thrust forward that builds to a climax. But the excitement of a good picture book is the constant tensions between the moments isolated by the picture books and the flow of words that join the moments. Jones exemplifies this when, for example, Father meets the Beast. The encounter has Beast thrust into the picture without his name and demands till the very end of the paragraph, creating anticipation from readers to find out how he transitions into the story. The text is black and easy to read against the white background with a simple font to follow. Gibbs uses crisp lines without an outline for Father and the Beast, and uses a fluffy end brushstroke to show the open spaces between the characters. This makes the scene seem more open and not as intense for little ones reading. Her smooth lines and lack of outline also shows the characters' faces to be easily read, the father with a look of terror and the Beast with a ferocious look. The straightness of the lines of his finger also extends underneath the father's neck, giving a sense of possible violence or threat to happen to the father. In this shot, Gibbs purposely draws the Beast in an exaggerated pose, with the father pleading on his knees and the Beast hunching his body towards the father to limit the space between the two shapes. A feeling of hopelessness readers can feel for the father as he is literally trapped between the Beast's body and the plant life behind him. The use of white space behind the two characters greatly increases the contrast, so you're literally only forced to look at the father's situation and nothing else. While those are scary traits, Gibbs also uses some other techniques to tone down the scariness for little ones. 1. She forces the reader to look at the scene as an onlooker, making the reader feel at ease as the Beast's attention isn't pointed at them directly. Also, the use of lines on the edges of Beast's clothing and the grass underneath surrounds them to give a fluffy, soft-form teddy bear-like qualities for readers to grab onto. The shapes of the two characters also decrease the scary factor due to the curved lines of both the Beast and the father's body as well as their hair. These human-like rounded lines help show a more humanistic Beast towards young readers. The Beast is also dressed in highly saturated, bright, intense, berry red reds and pinks, romantic colors hinting at his inner qualities. The fact that he is out in the open and in bright colors make him not as scary, as darkness leaves more to the imagination rather than a brightly lit figure like him. Lastly, Gibbs puts the finishing touches by framing the entire picture, even the text, with roses. These repeating patterns blend into the background and creates a calm scenes for readers to feel at ease with while they look upon the terrifying Beast. This concludes Ursula Jones and Sarah Gibbs' rendition of Beauty and the Beast, and I hope you enjoyed the book as much as we did.